Now, Omanhene Kwabena Sante say no. I say we do Otenaswa enye because Honorable Afenyo Markin, according to Omanhene Kwabena Kwachi, was say or yaman near tran and in tongue because or no dear was say he's too arrogant. Afenyo Markin, ne petition or de koma a year His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and I say Jubilee Housewife, yes, smart Nana Jantua so major petition and any anya hono. And no one sem na Kwabena Sante fire no. Me bania bo ren sem nim any sem bebre. Me so follow this channel man. I dream big Ghana. Follow this channel man. Like this video na the next share man. Na ye muran sem nim. Asem ni nyina ne say. Eye Honorable Afenyo Markin. Na sem ana no okokan ye no.
To nominate only you to come amount to disrespecting us as a political party. I'm the leader of the party in parliament. You have the general secretary of the party here. You have the chief of staff of the flag bearer. We have the chairman of the Constitutional Affairs Committee of the party. Members of parliament and the leadership of parliament are all here. But to disrespect our democracy by only nominating you to come, like I said, with great deference to you, it doesn't match it. So it means that the government does not even take serious the grave issues before us. That notwithstanding, we are Democrats and would want to.
Asem ni nyina nse Honorable Afenyo Markin. Eye na sem a ne commenter o pass ye wabra na Nana Jantua ba be receive omo petition no after omo demonstration no. Eno Omanhene Kwabena Kwachi ebu ofu gidigidi se MPP foi senti we na mosimo de ba be power no we na mosimo de ba chese mo appealing to Ghanaians na party no kra mo party no kwa say enya appealing to Ghanaians enti no munya sani amon nsem no.
Obi, I'm extremely disappointed in the New Patriotic Party. They don't even know. So as we speak now, non-party is attractive to most Ghanaians. They don't even know. They don't know, and I'm disappointed in the minority leader. Honestly, now you are calling for equity. You MPP, you are calling for equity. You are not coming to clean hands. Why should we even think of voting for MPP again? When and you will shout to say my buying way, you know, omi fresh page resetting. Oh no. Who cross and you may be you now have a certain moral grounds to stand on and then say once you want to reset, please let us all join and reset and move to the next level. Say I'm careful. A man yourself for sure. If you do me, I'll do you. It will always be an albatross around our neck. Till Obi koye yechire. Yeche na koye no. Ukuta krata bia emunsem ehia oche bibia aposifo abo ho ban wakodu bia odisa okrata ne kodu mampan otufo otikokko so mebo mu wase me said wo yemfato ho se otumfo tu hene eba wayie ujumadie bia wudi a ehon na abayi nase won na abadimede nase otumfo na eti se mampan ewo abankasiem na so otun safre obi abamampe o se bia brinti ni adaje ntimi nya bi ma na wadaro ma mesro obi ya adwuma maso ha se mampan chusu even ne driver sebe otwi ni hyen and the car so megia sa ho maso no free. Do you want to tell the president who is supposed to come and receive your petition on his behalf? Sa ho maso is it about the content or is it about any power obeji? In fact, it was even one unique opportunity for the NPP to admit that the reason why we are being here, and it's good that Nana Jantua you are here. During our time, we meted out a certain treatment to you. It was not the best. It didn't conform to the rules and regulations of the land. So we thank the president for even bringing you to us because you are in a better position to tell the president that enough of all these bickerings and back and forth. So we urge you to tell the president that we admit that we committed. But in your case of resetting, it is you who can be a conduit to propagate the ills of what this current administration is doing because you are a testimony. But in all, we apologize to you. Are you a victim of Sanoma Wende? Are you a victim? And they should have shame because they are thinking is that when you go and bring out an old video, this is how we have lived our life all these years. No, be Mr. So, I'm about to know when you say, I had the Yamian in Ukraine. buo e was sa table we ho. Anyone can say no nyama wo dwumadia odi ho. Don't allow them again. Don't allow them again. What it tells me is that the MPP and the NDC, now the MPP in opposition, they've not learned their lessons. They've not. They are still in shock. They don't believe that they've lost the election by 57 to 41. They are in shock. If not, certain levels of arrogance and ego, they wouldn't display it. Impunity. If they keep doing that, it will be difficult for us to tell the NDC at their face that you, Mobasa will be reset. It won't check the kind of reset I'm going to. But who bond up? Now who know the catcher and say, Onipa no Ojina when him no Obaji because what of a Bank of Ghana, the Afenyo be a banner and then Omujina security man. But now say bank governor Suma Ubiso Mijana and Mumbai man. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Say they could have used Enra opportunity.
Who are you?
To open a fresh page and say
that's the point.
Mumu opposition moye demonstration no.
That's the point.
Head of security of the Bank of Ghana by Mubu Nenimtia.
That's the point. That's the point.
Just to set.
But how are we learning? That's what I'm saying, that we are not learning. They demonstrated a certain level of Aumasobia. Who did they think they are? Who do they think they are? I mean the MPP. You are a party in opposition seeking Ghana's mandate to come back to power again. If you demonstrate this ego, what do you mean? What do you mean?
And the only
what do you mean? What do you mean?
NDC phones.
So what? So what it means is that you have nothing to offer again when you come. What the mistakes that the NDC is doing today, you are coming to do worse. That's what it means. For how long would we play this game around the system like that? I can't draw money too much. Too much.
Why I tend to agree with you and it's but for ENRA event ne course with UPS maybe a senior most member of the presidency would have come.
I don't want you to even go to those nitty-gritties. Number one.
No, me
really. Number one.
Yes.
When John Dramani Mama, His Excellency, we had flooding situations. What happened in this country? We all rose to the occasion to say, Papa, you are insensitive to the plight of Ghanaians. A national event too.
Yeah.
You criticize him to the core. It doesn't matter the circumstances that led to the death of these gallant Ghanaians. It was declared a day of appreciating and recognizing these heroes. In quote, you, out of your own way, wanting to distract the focus on that useful exercise by the nation, not the interest of the NDC or the president, decided to defy and choose that particular day as a day to come and demonstrate and put up this odd behavior, offensive behavior, not a discouraging behavior at the Jubilee House. So, President, okay, Thanksgiving, the nanum call. But when I pray about 2 minutes, you cannot observe the rules and regulations, you want to be given power. Let me drum it home again to them. To make the best of my knowledge, they should go back, keep quiet, observe the space. Because I can tell you, Obi, the MPP as it stands now is less attractive to the Ghanaian. They shouldn't be deceived though. That is why Omani MPP NDC for your debate. Moral grounds men are over catch 1 year 8 months in road. That is why the NDC will talk like that. Yes, because it is incumbent. That is why when the NDC talk like that, it is incumbent on us, the two of us and our colleagues, to subject the NDC to scrutiny and say that no, you can't, because the Ghana is not MPP. Ghana is a group of individuals. We need development, not this kind of comparison. We can hold the NDC in check. You should observe until further notice. What didn't we say here? It doesn't stop you from criticizing, but be modest.
Into the point I was making earlier, and it's I think, because as the MPP themselves admitted, no, on my first demonstration on Deputy Chief of Staff Standogbe in a Babeje petition. No? The second demonstration, Chief of Staff at the Office of the Vice President, Alex Egbefia, and a Babeje. They claim said they were expecting another senior member. But I'm saying, sir, the circumstances yesterday wouldn't have allowed that, because all the senior members at the presidency were at UPSA. And Nana Yakano, Okase, the president told him at UPSA, say, on free emra meje. And they knowing the circumstances, no, that's why that point the honorable minority leader made, no, was a bit out of
Obi, respectfully.
Because the situation Enrano couldn't have allowed any other senior member to have come.
Respectfully.
And I think they should have understood the times.
And I'm saying that,
and not
respectfully.
Yeah.
Let's not even downplay the person Nanaya Jantua, please. And again,
I'm not saying
let's not even give MPP or whichever party any time or maybe if Sabia any room to operate or so. You're not a determinant of what the president should do in some instances. So you're not. You're not a determinant. I'm saying the president had the right. It's written in the constitution that so the petition called presidency. There are specific people who are some Bajana.
No.
Why? Is it written? Is it part of the constitution? The president could have said, me, Mampay John Dramani Mama. And me protocol officer no. On the call, no could share no kwaji. What is your problem? Now, at the airport, Yamuko and Emayu, Nana ya Jantua versus Afenyo Markin the who Ghana and Pemosa Mundisca. What is that in? And no opposition, no. Who the Amason is sharing? Opposition, no. No sabe trade the end because you see maybe a tremono. Jaga. Anything solution, no. Because anything that you say, and maybe in a way by the way they say, opposition, power. You are not attractive. Infighting. A lot of challenges in opposition. You will not concentrate. Okra de ya sure suma mubo wasum. What when ya hwa ma ponto guide the wakwa akosi baby ese okọ. Some years back, it was declared as a security zone. Nobody should have access to that place. It was declared as such. And to Ghanaians. He was not sent there. She was not sent there by his own will. In quote, President Mahama said, so whatever happened there, it was not you they were dealing with. So you don't have a response. Until you are okay with a response from the presidency.
But she also
hold on.
She also said, say President Suma rule of engagement with Jubilee House. Say Omanhene de adwuma bi ahya won sa. Oko back a trust status report the Omanhene. And she has done that to the president.
But me say it's the president Suma. Now it can say nana edene ye mfa to.
Yes.
Obi. Now me programs manager mfa ho ne agro ani me di wa ha. What's my man, Marco baby, me do reporter, but the OT answer have the report now, the Abrevino. And what's it say? Miss Mobim, who are Yamon? Oh, no, me must small. What Jabo who say no, we do at them? Me no, Madimatem. Oh, Obin Yadi at them. It is obi or 2 4 small Bibajan and Nemoa. Or 2 4 2 about Gaman Chawa. I dress a 4 year, 2 him pong and a bar, a general 2 4. 2 4 the one. Ghana witnessed a representative from John Dramani Mama, His Excellency office, in the person of Nana Jantua, who to be the focal.
You are saying that nothing was a better response. They should
have accorded Nana Jantua. Nana Jantua, once you stood in the stead of the president, you should have been measured. The utterances here yesterday, some of them extremely unnecessary. Yatrao. You came to speak with emotions now. Okay, date differentials as if you know. Also, the metimawo. Now we're feeling me. Governance is not about personalities. Governance is not about a fear.
But I see he who feels it knows.
Oh, Debbie.
You are not at the receiving end.
My brother, do you know what you receive here at the end? If I make comments here, if I'm not guided by principles at multimedia,
yes.
After some of these commentaries,
yes.
Don't you think that I can respond appropriately to a lot of people? You know what the two of us we go through after some of these commentaries.
Yes.
You think that you give me the platform to come and do whatever I want here? Is that what you allow me to do?
No.
It's me the show. We are guided by principles. So it's not for Nanaya to come and tell Obi and Nanaya Jan to about Kwasem. Oh, yeah, this year, free pem, see more bra. Yes, see more bra. Yeah, crying Nimu crown. Yeah, what train in idea pain. Ya Judy say we obia wa beni ye eba ne o bebre ho amanyo sem ni abraboma obia ne obebu animtia it is not for Nanaya to come and tell us who she is. It is known on kwa the ye ka bakosema ye born papa dia the Ghana ho abakosema oba befra because kan ya fa janto we dey na mababa befra enti wo no obo mbi ya gitum sa but say do any to say one call in your capacity One call in your capacity. That is why you will also be angry to respond. Then governance then becomes a personal conversation, not policy direction. It is in as much as you minority leader the NPP got it all wrong in that approach. And the mindset that they have that they will do 10 times of that. It should tell Ghanaians that these two political parties, if we don't pull the brakes on them and knock them well, for them to set up well, they will still do the crock or the John business. Because that's when the MPP says that the tomorrow is what is pregnant about tomorrow? Oh, what is pregnant about tomorrow? What is pregnant about tomorrow?
Tomorrow is pregnant.
What is pregnant about tomorrow?
Give time some time.
What is the meaning of that? What's the meaning of that, Mr. What's the meaning of that?
Tables never done.
And what is the meaning of that? What is the meaning of that? It is time for us to tell the MDC that, please, it's not to threaten that tables will turn. Tables will turn, it's 4 years to 8 years, the tables will turn. It's to the tables will keep turning at the expense of the Ghanaian. We are killing ourselves, we are hurting ourselves, we are sacking people from business. So tables are turning. Is it turning positively or is it turning at the expense of all of us as Ghanaians? What kind of tables are turning? What kind of tables? What kind of tables? They should forget those things. Order from Missoria. Missoria.
Missoria me bobi.
If you be born in BBA and you remember preaching said you because no one now obey. It's ended the phone to do Moses says, I'm better than any call the It just how we are to hope our change to yes, now we know that there's no rule of law. And person to person, if you do me, I do you. And I'm born in it. Put your position all the time, the tables will turn. Tomorrow is pregnant. Tomorrow has no fishes.
Give time some time.
Time will not give any time because it is not even for you to say this. We want a new dimension of our body politics, our democracy, where these things, I am so relaxed. Yeah, I am so relaxed because I know that institution called Yoko. I'm so relaxed. I don't care about what crowd because institution of Mato and South Africa. You're from Ghana police. I don't feel intimidated at all. That's all what we are preaching for. But your tomorrow is pregnant is come and do what? Yeah, Masha say crown market. Enipa, moba, modia musumu
first week.
Hey, Minia. Munya careful.
Was it Ibimu bail condition? I don't confirm Beckham.
Minia, munya careful.
Beckham Palace they can charge.
Minia, munya careful. Zaki kakikano, a bokro. Zaki kakikano, a share a bambi or what should be an a shana bufose on your measure that. Because you said that you do this, no, and the crown, yen same will see precona for Upa Bakra for we don't give a toss. Where is the development we are looking for? Where are the roads that we want it to be built? Where is the fight against illegal mining? LGBTQ, job employment. Where are professionals leaving this country to Amanani for so-called greener pastures? Where are those opportunities every young Ghanaian wants to enjoy? How are we deliberately pushing Ghanaian businesses? What are the challenges in doing business in Ghana? Go to the ports and harbors. Look at the prices there. What kind of mindset do we have now as a country? So the problem at hand is not that kind of attitude that our politicians keep showing, whether they are in power or they are in opposition. Assembly down, and yes, I won't Subai no Mudachi editor. Assembly down Siciano. Ghana, you are Mrs. Unya issue that you not understand where I'm coming from. You go have an issue, go to the hospital. Because I'm a brapping or the Kolebu. Almost every blessed day, nipa bed the onum tintim. Ebi wa sika odbokokoto moja. Ebi ni ebushenum a droba akwa auto 1,500. Ebi ni ebushenum 1 tablet 2,000. Ebi ni ebushenum a job ni ebuha ni mami enya stroke ni metu omoja school oma abandon school omo ma chen stroke department anoda obu bed na won't even call private bed because private ones for 100,000 di kan to home mame na ansana madika attend to. There are challenges in the system. Go and look at where university graduates are sleeping. Contain them no modeda. Go and look at our hostels and then my member hostel papa no member na baso. Go and look at the effort that he's putting into making sure that hostel like makwa no mabagis krakodan. Hostel ni kasi na be say high chamber 2. Hono mu jonso, hono mu jare, e hono ho shi and net nkiti. This is what we should be thinking about. We don't wake up every morning to say Afenyo versus Nana Yajanto. What's developmental about this? What's developmental about this? What's developmental about this? And let's send this for
Semper FM.
Otiwana Facebook, this young MP will go to jail and we have caught him and the charges are so much and that thing they are doing. The NDC, if they don't know, even if it's 36 years, they will go. It is Omutiho. Now, to the extent that they think that they are still swimming in a certain goodwill. La ila ila la. Ebe form say rapture. Ebe form say rapture. It was so. Ade ma be kanyina no. Yeah. Me more impuntu obi aso. Eye personality to personality. Ade more mine nko ha. Na ade na utimi go obi hu sa. You are known NDC member. What for MPP near to say no crew. No gun hu fi sa. No fa ho na ko. That's where selectivity is in there. MPP for any abre no. That same Kasane at your social media, no, and this is for Gusu. Nothing is happening to them. We say, Sama infine emuankura. If the center does not hold, if it is not holding, there are two things at stake: chaos and anarchy. These two things, no, they will birth something that is not pleasant to all of us as a country. Yeah. John Dramani,
Semper FM.
You don't have a choice. They be Adamika. Because Ghana bakosem no kwa no ya bakosem and now as in be ni order baby I'll share o political career as free now wasa kwa ba te say eye media me bebo kwan to honam Kristo na nkasa beba wasa aba unihwi dan say o kwa Ghana for because say papa we pa de
yes say ma usan
yes say ma usan ba we de say nya sempa kora na aka bi kora be say mo ye den atwa odwumedi so. That is the kind of legacy we are all praying that you leave behind. But if you want to reset, if indeed we want to reset as we've all believed in the reset that we are resetting, check it sector by sector and check that feeling in the country now. Gradually, and I'm picking information. Meko ufusampo fu ye ni binyame adwachina. The minya free form one say because ufusampo fu be na yintino. All over the place. Na mo so de mirikeko. Nti nkofo no mo ye involving so mo say won say mu bi be ko ho.
Titru ba.
Titru ba nti. Na one other no.
Omo ko clear omo nyina.
Clear bi. One other no. The ebe do obi say ntrofo bi say ebe do no. Na ebe mo say na mo kakatiki ne wo mo ye kroko de jomboa. Daniel Mufri Yinasi Koya and I said, Dim Titam. It's one out that is one other than. As a man paying me, Kumas and Australia. First, I like to go to Mamma near Pinty and anything fast Acado, it would be and my brain was all gone beautiful place. Oh, come on, this is very beautiful. Yeah, street light. Yeah. So I was saying, so one hour a binding ma, we so Japan and us, police paying our mom some information, we know. Said this is what we have been told to go and do. Into the how pa na yankan was Canada maka, but Mika we are there be me as Canada maka. Say you for example for ye, Mudia call from the keke. Na or say mumu bin number bentino. You ever see a ye bipina na men so many. Me them fra half atroni ejada ho. Monko was a cracker. It me person. You better say you assume nipa amamumu. Those things are personal. If you have your godfather, there's a big difference between a godfather and governance. Pleasing your godfathers cannot replace the focus or the policy direction of a country. It's a mess. Mamunya no want to please anybody. Monya no want to please Ghanaians.
You coach be a young who handcuffs and go it will be what that meaning is Charlie. Yacha Jordan Mre. You free Kumonumko. Now if you are tears him near. And then I'm video.
Erastus is one. Yeah, it's a winner and no miss easy. It would your quite Namia Duma. Your Beko site out doing us, Oben in Tatia crowd site war. It's a well organized crime. Members war system. It is a damn name will say, even that crime na ekosono or more intel the security setup. Be a bar. Yes, very organized. Because Obama man I'm saying suspect. we national security for ni bia na for 9 before say ye wie e be soup to say dem wachi you know we no mother je go wachi kura ngu okeke